What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap, but more importantly than that, we're going to go over details on how to trade this choppy market. Check it out. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this recap right here. You have my gap scanner right here. We're going to go ahead and put historical data on it so we can see what the market looked like right before the open. But as I do that, do me that one quick favor, feed the YouTube algorithm overlords and hit a like button. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know how your day went. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And that way the YouTube algorithm is fat and happy with a belly full of interaction, and it pushes our channel right back up there and it keeps growing. Let's go ahead and smash this historical data time here. We're gonna go 9:25 a.m. Let's take a look at what was gapping up. We had DLPH, XLRN, ARMP, NH. Okay, these were all the leading gappers on the morning. And what I noticed was the leading gappers were 85 million flow, 52 million flow, 39 million flow, 31 million flow. I was only interested in this 3.59 million flow and this 9.81 million flow stock right here. And the volume on it wasn't all that great either. Like, these are things that I started to notice, right? And the reason I don't trade the other ones is because me personally, I like stocks 20 million and under. I don't care about the price point. Well, I do care about the price point. I generally like $5 and over, but I prefer them to be in the range of like $10 to $20 with 20 million floats and under. 25 million isn't going to be something I'm going to shy away from, for example. But once you start getting 30, 40, 50 million shares in the flow, I don't trade them as good. That's the only problem. Maybe one day I will. And we're talking about that in these smaller cap stocks. In mid caps, it's different. I will trade them. It's just in the small caps, I kind of trade a little differently. But I do prefer, the $10 to $20 stocks with smaller floats, 20 million and under. And we didn't have much of that on the gap scan. So right there and then, I wasn't too interested on the day. That already was like one telltale sign of today was not going to be, at least not starting off to be something that I liked. So I had to, this is what we're going to go over here in this lesson or in this recap, is that I had to come into the day with the mindset of I have to be careful because the market isn't conducive of my type of environment where I excel. So what are the things I'm looking for? I'm looking to decrease my size if things aren't, popping off strong. And I'm looking to basically sit on my hands if I have to and not take any trades. Okay, so we had the SPY gapping up this morning, made a nice little red to green move here. So SPY's looking pretty strong. But then we started to see ARMP make a big push right out of the gates. Like, it didn't do much in pre-market, honestly. It didn't really do much in pre-market. Sure, it had a gap up from just underneath $2 all the way up here to $4, but it was spotty. There was not a lot of volume. There was not a lot of anything going on in it, right? So it was spotty volume that pushed it up. But then at the bell, we had big volume push the stock straight up from 380s all the way up here to 550. Then it pulled it in, okay, on these are 3-minute candles, and it took right off again. So it didn't really give a nice, steady pull in. It was just one big candle pulled in on a 3-minute, and then boom, just pushed right off of that and went all the way up here to right in front of $7, okay? Now, what happened there is it started to pull in, and I was interested in it right here at $6. And I thought about buying it. And before I even could finish my thought, it pushed all the way up here to right in front of the high of day in 680s. And I thought to myself, well, if I was in right here is where I would start to take some profit off, hold on to the rest, looking to see if we're going to break $7. If it doesn't, I'd stop out the rest. It quickly just dumped, and it dumped really hard, really, really hard right there. So that was a telltale sign there of a bearish signal, because it pushed up to the new high, to right in front of the high of day, and then it pulled it all the way back in and made a fresh new low in this consolidation area. Okay, then it looked like it had trapped the bears, and we were going to get another push up to at least test the high of day, and this thing just popped its head above VWAP, pushed on an increase in volume. Like, mind you, look at this steady. I hate this box right now. Like, when I don't want this box to show, it decides to show. We have the continuous uptrend on continuous increasing volume down here. So this is looking bullish, and then splack, like it just hit a wall and dumped super hard. super hard. Like if you got long in this area and you got stopped out here, there's nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I was about to buy it right in here. I just wasn't fast enough, and then it dumped. I was like, whoa, that saved me about a few $100. So there's nothing to be ashamed about there, let me tell you, because that was while it might have not been an A plus setup, it certainly was one of the better setups showing up, and it was increasing in volume, and it was showing us that we know people got short up in here and short up in here and short up in here, and they were probably getting squeezed out there, but they didn't. It got splacked right back down. So, it is what it is. And that's ARMP, right? That's the leading number one on my scanner right here. Okay, now let's move on to the next one that's up here, which is NH, and this just made a move recently right here. But even this move is pretty choppy. It's not very clean. There it is. So it made a real nice red to green move here, but look how choppy this was. Look at this, okay? We dump it right here at the bell, go all the way back up here, put it in a high of 185 there, take it all back, then go back up here and make a push to $2, take it all back down here to 180s. It holds that, which is real nice. And then it finally gave a nice clean move. If you really focus in here, you can see one nice clean move here. This stock was not on my watch list, but you can see one clean move here. It pushes up through this 185, pulls in, holds it as support, and then we get a real nice clean move all the way up here to 220. Okay, so that was a nice clean move. That's the cleanest move I've seen all morning long. Let me see here. VXRT was another failure. Look at this one. Nice huge move from 60 cents all the way up to $1.30, $1.13, and then it's just faded all back down. Like it didn't even hold that dollar, which was a crucial area on the daily. Okay, there's a crucial area on the daily here. There you go. Here's the daily. Here is your dollar mark right here. It's a gap fill area. Okay, it had room all the way up to $1.50, and it didn't work. It didn't work. At least not yet. It hasn't worked. So that's another one right there, right? So we've already seen what now? 2 failed attempts at gappers here making big moves. So that's 2. We have ARMP failed, VXRT failed. So what's next? OBCI was the next one. Look at that. Huge move in pre-market from $3 and change all the way up here to $6, almost $7. And then just a full-on fade right after that, just a full-on fade. So that's number 3, fail. At what point does one say, I'm going to sit on my hands and not trade these small caps? MGEN was another one. Check out MGEN. It actually made a real nice move here. It opened up, dumped, okay? It pulled it in from $1.50 all the way down here to $1.29. And then it finally made a nice move. But even this move is super choppy. Look at these candles, $1.73, $1.60, $1.54, super choppy, super choppy. It held its 200-day moving average, but barely. Let me show you on the chart right here. This is the 200-day moving average at $1.45. It pulled it all the way in down here to $1.30. So, there was some give that had to have been given there, some space, some wiggle room to get MGEN to work. Now, MGEN has a 30 million float, and I haven't traded it. I don't even think once. I don't think I've traded it even once, just because it tends to trade very choppy. Look at this, $1.29 to $1. What is this? 60? $1.63, all the way back down to $1.29. Like it's generally a very choppy trade. So that's not one that I would have traded. That's why when it popped off on my scanner, I didn't even look at it. So, but we had 3 failed setups, gappers that just didn't work out. One has to think at that point, okay, well, if my go-to stuff isn't working, what else? Let me look at Tesla. And I did look at Tesla. The options were insanely expensive. I'm talking about insanely expensive, like $30 a contract expensive. Look at Tesla right here. It looked like it was setting up like a double bottom right here in front of 566 area. We hit it twice, and then it looked like it was about to start going. Nope. Faded all the way back down here, then it pops back up, fades it all the way back down here again, makes a new fresh low. So even Tesla is struggling, even though the SPY was looking strong, as we saw the SPY do that red to green move this morning. So it's like everything. Look, see, the SPY is strong and Tesla's weak right now. So it's really just very, very strong resistance line type day. Like everything's holding up to resistance basically, with the exception of this MGEN and NH, which are, in my opinion, very choppy trades at the moment. And I know some people like these and they do really, really well on them. I don't, so I stay away from them. So today for me, no trades. The moral of the story for me today was just stay disciplined. And if I do take a trade, take a very small size. Like if I would have traded ARMP, I mean, you guys have seen me, 500, 1,000, 2,000 shares. I would have taken that trade with 100, 200 shares. That's it. Minimizing risk tremendously. Tomorrow's plan is the same as today. Come in, and if I trade, it's going to be very small size, conserving my mental and account capital. Also knowing that today and tomorrow we have FOMC meetings. So the Feds have meetings, and we also are in earnings season. All that combined makes generally for a very choppy small cap market. So I might even take tomorrow off from trading and attend to my regular stuff that I do, and also run some errands and not take any trades tomorrow, just to be very prudent and safe, because there's still plenty of year left. So why do I need to overtrade myself, or break my head trying to trade these choppy, stocks, when there's still a bunch of weeks left, months left of trading in the year? We just started the year, and I know it feels like we're 3 months into the year with all the stuff that's been going on, but it's only January 28th. So for now, I'm going to stay safe. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. I'm just released a brand new video today about college stuff, and I have a bunch of new videos coming up that I'm editing out. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I drop those videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Growing. So let's go ahead and smash this.